All right. We in the building. Man, we guarantee tonight we're gonna try to hit you non-stop. 2 or 3 takes back to back. We starting the month off heavy. We slacked up last month a couple days. But we're gonna be back. Putting it down for the ones and twos. We got some heat for you this month, YouTube. I already got the classes, a lot of the classes already scheduled. We trendsetters. We see when we do it, people follow suit. We like that you are watching us and doing your perspectives on the stuff that we're doing. But it seems like if it wasn't for us, y'all would have no topics. We like Drake with these topics, right? Like Drake would with them hooks when he was hot. We gonna be hot to stop though. We got over 50 million hooks, 50 million topics. But hey, we ain't stopping. Y'all get the gang, get them in the building. We just gonna start out with this one. We'll talk about this tonight. And then we're gonna go to another class next. We're gonna finish all them classes that y'all say, what about this class? Why you ain't did this class yet? We're gonna finish all them classes this month. Because we're trying to get everything over to you before the end of this year. That way we can have everything over to you. So get them in here and tell them the young girls are back to back. We got the brother Rod Hayes on tomorrow night. It's gonna be lit. We're gonna talk on why is they shadow banding and blackballing Kyrie Irving and Kanye West. My wife said I need to start covering these topics. So let me switch to the laptop. Should Kyrie Irving be blackballed? Should Kanye West be blackballed? Kanye West being on the
he's saying the truth, but he got to word it a little different because he on a bigger stage. But I think Kanye West was prepared for this. We're about to get into that. Because he said, la, 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 wait till I get my money right. La, 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 do you can't tell me nothing, right? You remember that? See, Kanye West was telling them what he was going to do. He was telling them, man, go wait till I get this money. When I get this money, you ain't going to be able to tell me shit. And that's what he done got billions of dollars. Now you can't tell him nothing. Hey, close my door right here for me, Darren. La, 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 wait till I get my money right. Let me fix my office door real quick. La, 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 wait till I get my money right. La, 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 you can't tell me nothing, right? My nigga Kanye West go hard, nigga. I don't give a care what they say. Ain't no way you gonna tell me the NBA YoungBoy music is more suitable for kids than Kanye West. That's what they say. This is how dumb they think we are. This is how slow they think we are. They saying Kanye West music is offensive and it need to be nobody need to listen to his music, but you need to bump up on NBA YoungBoy shit, bump his shit hard. Like, you need to all you little kids really need to be listening to YoungBoy. You don't need to listen to Kanye. Now they is really exposing their hand. They really exposing their hand now with this shit. This shit right there, they really exposing their hand, man. They're telling you how they really feel about us. Real shit, bro. Hey, Rob, out to everybody in the building. We got a couple classes back to back. So about to take you on a ride. they need some topics for this month. So we're gonna go and give them a couple. We're gonna give them all the topics this week. We'll give them a whole bunch of topics this week they can pick from. That's where I hit the first one. It's the first topic. You'll hear them coming back on something on this next week after we do it. We're giving them time to get in here. Now we got a couple people. Everybody hit that like button, man, for me. 88 people. Everybody hit that like button. We're about to get ready to go in. So you telling me NBA YoungBoy music is more safer for our children than Kanye West? You got to be that's just mind-boggling right there. So they banning, and then I hear Nubians stepping up to say Kanye West music is too offensive, and NBA YoungBoy and other rappers that rap the same shit, NBA YoungBoy. Kanye West don't rap about shooting and killing. He rap about like college, and he rapping really about the industry, really. So they really was paying Kanye West to shut up. Now I'm gonna tell you what they doing. A lot of people can't say this. A lot of people ain't gonna be able to say what the young girls say because they just don't click in their brain. Kanye West right now is being framed, and they using his clone to do it. They using his Kanye to keep in mind. They ain't tell you about the clones. The clones, right? Kanye West probably don't want to see it, but he already done said it in a video he put out called "Famous." Go look at a video called "Famous" with Kanye West, where he talk about the clones. I had a video up called "Cloning Part 2," where I had clips from the video inside that video called called Clone Part 2, and they took the video down and flagged my page for it. But so you're dealing with two Kanyes. Keep that in mind. One Kanye is the clone, which they use it to humiliate Kanye and to deframe and to de facto his influence. Okay, this right here is a clone. This is not Kanye. I'm gonna show you a whole the spirit sent me pictures. I'm gonna show you this. So this is a picture they using to humiliate Kanye, where they beat up the clone and refractured his jaw. That's why his jaw and he got all this shit in his mouth, and you see he looked at crazy, and then he was looking like real. And then he had two white girl handlers with him. What them two white handlers with? Okay, the handlers, yeah, right here. See, they don't want to talk about the Kanye clone. Hey, you ain't gonna be able to get in, so stop wiggling my door. I see. I think one of these girls is a clone. I think this girl right here is the handler for this clone. And look at they beat him up, busted his lip, his temple swole. Somebody jumped on this dude. But I don't believe it's Kanye. I believe it's the clone that they using to bring in the public to humiliate Kanye. And he got 2023 on his hat. Oh, don't worry. They shadow banning us. They trying to hold us back. And we can't forget about how they did Bernie Mac because of that the San Andreas about to crack. It's time to pay up, nigga. Come up off that tax. And don't try to stop us when you see what we doing. When they see what we doing. This is these handlers for that clone. Now I'm gonna show you another this right here, Kanye West clone. You're gonna be able to tell. Look. Right here. This one right here. They gonna use his clone. Keep in mind, they finna bring out this Kanye West clone to use to humiliate Kanye. They're gonna have the clone doing stupid shit and filming them on different interviews and shit. Now, Kanye West, he gonna probably eventually come out and say it. He really, like I said, he already said it when he put out that video called, "Hey, what up, J Miz? What up, check all fools? Shout out Sun Ra in the buildings, the Sun God in the building. Peace. I should, brothers." So this is the clone, and they using that that clone to humiliate Kanye West. All right, hold up. Kanye West been doing, look, he got these people walking around with masks on like his new fashion line. Kanye West been telling us about the clones. Go watch that movie. Go watch that video called Famous with Kanye West, where he showed all the clones at the RAM sleep facility, where they switch up to these bodies, to these surrogates. Go watch the movie, I think that's with Bruce Willis, called Surrogate. Right? We also put a tape out called Robots and Fat Man's Letters. Go check them tapes out. But you can look at this dude and tell this ain't Kanye West, it's another dude. Right? This ain't Kanye West. This is the clone. Okay. The real Kanye West, they've been drugging him and fucking with him. You can tell, look at his mouth. Look how he look. See how his face look wop? That's from them fucking with him. Look, this is the clone. They're gonna be using that clone to try to humiliate Kanye. And they blackball him. Like you said, because he coming out, he said something about the people that run the industry that control the money and shit, right? He was going after the Jews, but he didn't finger Pacific people. We can't finger just to say all the Jews. That's where he messed up at. He should have just said the Luciferians. When you say the Luciferians, now you identifying the bad group or the niggas that's after us, that's inside, hiding inside of that group, not the whole group. We ain't going with that one bad apple, that military concept of one guy get took out for all. Now, although that is a true concept, it's the concept we should go by. But when you in this world and they world, they concepts is a little different. So since Kanye got a big fan base, like got like 8 million subscribers on his music page, and he's saying what he's saying, he got the influence, just like Nipsey had the influence, just like all the other people that had the influence. So people listen to him, and what he says, some people might listen to him and they feared it. Now, like I said, Kanye West is having a hard time here, and he probably know or he might not know. But he's a son of Hanuel. Hanuel is one of the 24 elders. He's a son of Anu. One of the names you refer to him as in religion is Gabriel. Kanye West is a son of Hanuel. We already pointed that out in the last Kanye West tape. Yeah, to me, I think Kanye West was involved at first. He infiltrated these people. He was telling them the whole time what he gonna do when he get his money. And so the whole time, secretly, he was building up his military, because you gotta have in order to go to war, you gotta have your money right? That's what people say, right? So the whole time, Kanye West buying armor cars so he can ride around because he know these high niggas, they gonna be coming after him. So this how Kanye West ride around. He got a full fucking team riding around with him with armor cars and shit. This type of, he don't even drive regular cars no more. He driving everything full armored and bomb-proof cars. This is one of Kanye West's cars right here. So he was getting his money right, buying all. Everybody was saying, why Kanye West buying these armored vehicles? Where he finna go into he know about the doomsday that's finna come or the apocalypse or something? Nah, he was getting those trucks because he know these people, the same niggas that got Coolio, same niggas that got Pimp C. These niggas gonna come out to him, and when he come out to talk, he gotta have everything lined out. And I feel that Kanye West, this is how he looking at it based on me going more into it. That he was doing all this just so he could come out at this point and start talking like he talking. He went and got all these armored cars. He got heavy armed security. His house is heavily armed. Right, this is the clone. Look at this dude. You can tell that ain't Kanye West. That's why he got glasses on. You can tell that ain't Kanye, man. That's the clone. Now, like I said, like the one that's doing the talking, the one that's doing the talking, and they say he talking crazy, that's the real Kanye. Now, the one that you see that don't never talk and just sit down, he look beat up and shit, like this dude right here. All right, you see this? See, he beat all up like somebody jumped him. His head swole, his lip busted, where he fell down the stairs or something. This is the clone, and they beat the clone up and brought him to that damn show. They invited him to that show so they can put him on the front row just so they can make you think this Kanye so they can humiliate him. It's part of the game, man. These people, this shit, a lot of this shit is way low over people's head. They don't know about the clones. See, I hear a lot of people talking, and they talk about the topics we talk about, but they missing a lot of pieces, right? And if we missing some pieces, send it to us so we can get them pieces. But I think we pretty much got a lot of pieces because we listened to everybody else's piece, and we add that to this, and we taking all the perspectives in, all 24 perspectives. We're trying to take all 24 perspectives in, but I'm just giving you from my perspective. This is a clone, and they beat this clone up and brought him to that show, and they showing this video over and over again. They showing videos of him of a humiliation. It's about humiliation. It's part of the ritual, man. He might be in Africa now, the real Kanye. But he probably already had him a place set up in Africa because he prepared, the real Kanye was preparing to come out and expose these people. And actually, he been doing it down there technically, he been doing it down there his whole career. So about the cloning part though, go back and watch the video by Kanye West called Famous. We can't show it because it's too exclusive and they might flag us and take us down. But go watch the video called Famous, where he was talking about the clones. They been cloned Kanye West and was using his clone. He was talking about it. Eminem was talking about it, about how they cloned him and was using his clones. That's why he put Eminem put a song out called The Real Slim Shady, Please Stand Up. The Real Slim Shady. Can you explain how the cloning works? All right, so I got a video out called Cloning. They let me keep part 1, but part 2 and 3, they blocked because I was really breaking it down up in that joint. But the cloning shit goes all the way back to the Anunnakis. We were doing the first cloning, and then it trickles down to the ancient Egyptians, or what they call the ancient Egyptians, the Netarus or the Nathars, the Natharu, right? They were doing the cloning. So the ancient Egyptians had cloning. Even that shit even trickled down to now to your president. Even the president since Jimmy Carter all got clones. Since Kennedy, Jimmy Carter had a couple of clones though. But at first they were doing the cloning for body parts. Let's say if you needed a kidney or hearts or lungs or any other body part, right? If you got it from somebody else, they had the same blood type, you will still have to take pills to keep your immune system from attacking that particular organ, right? But if you get a clone that's identical to you with the same type of genetic code of an immune system, you could take that liver or that heart or that lung straight from them and put it in yours, and you won't have to take medicine. So anybody that was a part of a certain club in this day and time called a Billionaires Boys Club, or just not necessarily billionaires, but people that got over $100 million, they know about this thing, and they take an oath to keep quiet because they get clones. It's a thing they want to do to live forever or whatever. So people that's with over $100 million know about the cloning, and so they got clones. Some people they clone. Some people who got money big in another club that's higher than that club make clones of other people that they buy. Say like LeBron James, Sprite and Nike got a contract with LeBron James. They make it over $200-300 million or more off of LeBron James. A clone don't cost nothing but $2 million. So when they want to do videos and commercials, and LeBron James overseas playing with the US team or something of that nature, or he out of pocket, they can just bring in the clone to do the commercial. We already pointed that out. So really the cloning, the transfer of consciousness, we'll get into that too, Sunrise. We're just talking about as far as the physical aspect of it, as far as having extra body parts for your car, right? So that's what it was initially for. These humans got the technology, the cloning technology from the Greys, but around 1950, right? And then they started doing the cloning. Okay, and it actually go back before that because Adolf Hitler was cloning. Like I said, it goes back all the way to the Anunnakis, stemming down to the ancient Egyptians and so on. But Adolf Hitler was also doing the cloning. He got the technology from a certain particular group, the Greys and the Ashtar Command. So Adolf Hitler was on this thing to make a super type soldier from the cloning situation, make super soldiers. And America picked up on that too, or the secret, not necessarily America, but the people, the dark programs or the secret programs that's hiding within America. And they got secret bases in Canada and on hidden islands and underground in Nevada, right? And then in the middle of the Africa, they got cloning facilities. Kanye West already exposed it, like I say, a while back. Couple years ago. You can get a clone. It depends on cloning aid got for 200,000. Yeah, it probably did. Hey, so between 2 million and higher depends on how sophisticated you want to add the upgrades and shit to the body. But 2 million you can get a clone. So why do they call Kanye West? Because of all the shit that he was doing. And they were setting it up just in case they gotta delete them and humiliate them. But for some strange reason, they couldn't particularly kill Kanye West. And I know what the strange reason is because those Anunnakis probably told them they couldn't kill him. So they didn't kill him, but they did clone him. Because he a son of Hanuel. If you kill Kanye West, it's gonna cause a bad energy to the planet. So they gotta let him go, but they gotta let him do what he do. But at the same time, they gonna countermeasure him with his clone and other TV medias outlets, and they gonna put all this shit. We banned him, and he this and that. Soon as Adidas banned Kanye West, they went broke. Soon as the Adidas said that they ain't fucking with Kanye West no more, they stocks crashed. And then Kanye West, they made $500 million in a couple of days off Yeezys because everybody went and started buying Yeezys. Like a half $500 million in one day worldwide on Yeezys. You know, them shoes ain't cheap. Them joints like 500 and up. Them joints ain't cheap, man. Like $200-300 and up, depending if you got a deal. Who is Donald Marshall? Donald Marshall is a white boy who worked at the cloning facility and came out and started talking, and I think they might have got rid of him by now. That they might have got rid of him, Janice. He was a white boy that worked at the cloning facility and came out and started talking about it. So you can Google a dude named Donald Marshall. I think you're talking about that white boy that talk about the cloning, right? Donald. I mean, right, Janice. Janice Pitts. The Pitts is Irish. The Pitts are the Twamans. The Twaman who migrated to Ireland, I mean, to Iceland, and then in the Irish to that particular landmass. We got a book on that called The Silks. Okay, yeah, that's him, Donald. Yeah, Donald. He's a dude that worked at that cloning facility and came out and started talking about it, and I think they got rid of him because we ain't heard them from him since. Yeah, I think I had a clips from him in my video, the Clone Part 2, and they deleted it. They deleted Clone Part 1 and Part 2. I was breaking all this down. And keep in mind, Hitler escaped. Hitler had a lookalike, which was his cousin, and he escaped to Australia where they would start cloning Adolf Hitler. They got a clone facility down in Australia. And they put out a movie about it called Bars from Brazil. Bars from Brazil. So the cloning thing, it ain't really like it ain't exciting no more because everybody should know about that right now. Cloning go back millions of years. But this is a Kanye West clone that they using. Look at how they beat it. They beat this clone up and then brought him to put him. Why, if this is the real Kanye West and he got knots and bruises on him like that, why would he even come out to the public? Why would he even come out to the public? Kanye West, the real Kanye West, wouldn't even come out to the public looking like this. He'll stay in. Why would he come? Why would they bring this dude out and then have him sitting with some white girls, the handlers? Because keep in mind, these clones always have a handler with them in case they start malfunctioning and shit. So they banning the real Kanye and trying to bring the clone to the forefront and use the clone to humiliate him. Hey, I got you, Kanye. Don't worry, we brothers. I got Kanye. Hey, Kanye, my brother, my older spiritual brother. He is son of Hanuel. I got you, Kanye. I'm gonna say what they can't, what everybody else don't want to say. They clone you. They got a clone. They using these clones to try to make you look crazy, man. And what Kanye West saying ain't crazy. What he's saying when the real Kanye West talking and he talking what he's saying, it ain't crazy. It's just the way he wording it. He ain't wording it right because he having a hard time articulating it. Hey, so Donald Marshall still living? Hey, send me that. Hey, Rick, send me a link to his new shit. He got some new shit out. He said all models look like they got beat up. Well, I'm saying the way I think that this is a clone, because if Kanye West knew he was going to be on the front row at one of the main fashion shows, and this not his fashion show, and he come down, he got beat up like that, that ain't the real Kanye, man. I'm telling you, they using that damn clone. That's his handler right here. And look at this, look at these people, man. You don't know, like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, you can't fathom the mind of the devil. You know what I'm saying? How evil and how deep and how crazy this shit can get. You can't fathom the mind of the devil. He said, like Amber Rose or Jalen, yeah, Jalen Rose. Hey, look, I had the clips from that shit. I had the clips from the Steph Curry clips. I had the clips from Jalen Rose in that video. They deleted it, man. They deleted that video. And I had Kanye West video talking about the facilities that they took down. They deleted me for it, man. I'm telling you, bro. I'm about to get on Kyrie Irving too, while they finna try to blackball Kyrie Irving. But you already know I ain't gotta show you why they blackballing Kanye West. The Jew statement, and by him being so vocal in his opinions, some of his opinions is really is way he really ahead of the game. He really, some of his opinions are really super intelligent because he trying to demystify a lot of shit when he say he really is talking in metaphors. And so what he need to do now is he to talk. The stuff that he needs to talk in metaphors, he don't. And the stuff that he talk in metaphors, people think he going crazy. So I think the stuff that he talking in metaphors, he just say it straight up. But then the other stuff that he talking about the Jews and all that, he just say that in metaphors and be more specific. Don't say the Jews no more. Say Luciferians or Satanists, which is two different groups, really. Like I said. But he said, he told them niggas, he said, la, 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 wait till I get my money right. La, 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 then you can't tell me nothing, right? See, he went buy all these armored cars. Why is he doing it? Why is he buying these vehicles? He was stacking up his vehicles, going off the grid. He been he built them an underground bunker. Supposedly in Africa, like people said, he got a system set up where he off the grid. Where in order for them to kill him, they gonna have to go all the way out. And like I said, you don't want to kill Kanye West because he's Hanuel's son, and then now you're gonna have it's gonna be some shit, man. certain beings that's pretty much untouchable, and you touch them, you alter a certain thing in time, and it's gonna cause you're gonna fuck some up. So certain beings they leave alone. Now but they gonna, like I said, they gonna come out them with that clone and have them on shows to trap them, to get them in some certain conversations where they can humiliate them. It's called what is called? It's part of the COINTELPRO tactics. Not decriminalization. It's called not decaralization. It's called I'll think of it in a minute. Somebody maybe can drop it in the chat. What it's called? It's one of their tactics. Kanye West is a real. Kanye West have all the tools to be a serious threat to them. It's what they and based on their teachings, because they look at capabilities, meaning how much money he got. Kanye West then got his money, and he got tanks and all this shit now. So he all shit. It's a red flag. His capabilities is a scream. He got 8 million people listening to him, fans. So his influence. What is the threat? They looking at that, right? And then they looking at it's it's called go ahead. Hold on, baby. Hold on, y'all. I'm back, my bad. Yeah, so yeah. They deframe, they break down your character. That's why they did. That's what they did to Baba. That's what they did to Elijah Muhammad when they try to turn Malcolm X against them. They come out talking about the underage girls and the pregnant girls. They did the same thing to Martin Luther King, right? All of our #1 guys that's become influenced, and when they get after these guys, these clowns. And keep in mind, the people that's after them is the clowns, the niggas who wear our crown that know about your mouths, but they're a whole bunch of clowns. And it's a whole lot of damn clowns in this circus. Yeah, like I say, Kanye West is a son of Hanuel. That's why he protected. So, but they already got him when they got him in the hospital and got some of his blood and some of his bone cartilage so they can make a clone of him. So now what they finna do is they finna have you thinking when they bringing the clone on to humiliate him, and it's all set up and organized, that's Kanye West, and it's not Kanye West. It's a nigga that look, and then they even can find niggas that look, it's niggas in the world. It's like 8 other niggas that look identical to Kanye West, but they ain't even clones. They just what you call doppelgangers. A lot of y'all got doppelgangers, people that look just like you, but they ain't a clone. But they are a clone if you want to get it really down into it. You know what I'm saying? They are a clone. Now, what happened to Spanish Inquisition with? Oh, it ain't up there, the Spanish Inquisition. It should be up there, man. They took it down. Spanish Inquisition lectures is still, I see it every day when I'm up there. Hold on, let me look on here real quick. Man, I know it should be on there. But you know they shadow banning us, they trying to hold us back, and we can't forget it. Yeah, it's on there. It's 12 days down. Yeah, but hey, let me go in on Kyrie Irving too. For the last 30 minutes. We just want to talk about that cloning part that we gotta take into consideration, that some of these Kanye Wests that they're using might be a damn clone. Because Kanye West already told us they were cloning niggas when he put out that video called Famous. He was the one of him and B.O.B., all them niggas was coming out talking about it. And from that point, that's when they start putting them on the crazy list. Oh, we got a blackball. Then they said they calmed them down because they said, man, this nigga is so creative and his new swag is the future swag and this and that. So they were making so much money off Kanye West. They said, we just got to keep him calm. Somebody control this guy. So they put Kim on him. They put Kim on him to control him, but Kim couldn't control him. Why? Because Kim is a damn extraterrestrial. They put a succubus on him. But his money was too long for her. His money too long. He sent her $1 million check not to sign a deal with some more niggas. You know what I'm saying? So Kanye West money was too long. He told them niggas, la, 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 wait till I get my money right. Go back and listen to some of his lyrics. He telling them, hey, man, when I get my money right, I'm finna tell you what's going on with you niggas. I'm finna expose you cats. When I get me an armor car, I know y'all niggas gonna try to kill me. When I get this, when I get everything set up to where I can talk, then I'm gonna come out full blast at you niggas. And now it's happening now. He out full blast at them. Hey, shout out to UK, man. Shout out London, bro. UK. Shout out Martin. All right, so let's go on Kyrie now, man. We talked about Kanye. We just want to add that little piece. Let's talk about Kyrie. Little strong mountain. Little mountain. This is why they out to Kyrie Irving. This is why they want to blackball Kyrie Irving. Why? Because he got a lot of fans. He got a lot of influence. Keep in mind, everything we're telling you in this tape for Kanye West and Kyrie Irving is dealing based off of influence first. They got influence, and they trying to influence people with the truth. You can't influence nobody with the truth. Influence is just like injecting something in somebody's vein, in their spiritual vein. They don't want them to inject truth into your spiritual vein, right? So they saying we got to stop these guys. So what put Kyrie Irving on the list? He got 2 or 3 things that put him on the list, but this is the main thing. Him finding out that he is a Native American and putting and publicly going, and the people recognizing him. That tribe recognizing him and his mother's family as I think he's Lakota, and as they gave him his ceremonial name, Little Mountain, Heli, Little Mountain, right? So by him being the biggest big figure like he is in the NBA, and that people watch him and they follow him, and he's saying that he a Native American, then if he a Native American, that means several other black niggas can be Native. See that he's starting that one monkey, that 100 monkey effect. See, he started like Rod Hayes said, the 100 monkey effect. Once he said he a Native, now that shit's finna trigger. Although we already know that got the game down. We just saying he got a bigger stage, and he going on with the feather. He really recognizing that he an Indian, and he's saying it and he talking about it. So now he got to go on the blackball list because they can potentially get into your vein. They don't want that truth into your vein. And we got 340 people. Everybody hit that like button. Hey, shout out to brother Dolo, man. Let me shout him out before because he let me come on today on his live. The brother Dolo. I don't know if you know the brother Dolo. It's the pilot man. Right? It's the pilot man. He got more subscribers than I got. He got like 100-some thousand subscribers. So shout out to the pilot man, for letting me get that. It sounded like he wanted to battle me, but I didn't want to. Well, that doesn't seem like he wanted to battle me. It just seemed like he was real strong in what he stand and expected. So it might have come off like he was trying to battle, but everybody in the chat wanted us to battle each other. Why y'all want us to fight each other? I don't want to fight. I want to love. Yeah, so this is Dolo the pilot, man. So shout out Dolo the pilot, man. I was on this class today. Do you worship God or the one with God riding? I think I can't see what he said on the back part. But yeah, he let me come in on this show. So it was fire, man. Go check that out. My guy Dolo, the pilot, man. He reminded me of Rick James. He got that Rick James spirit. Right. Hey, so yeah, we want to talk about that, but yeah, let me get back to Kyrie Irving. So, and this chick right here look like Angela Simmons. I don't think there's Angela Simmons, but you can tell from her features what tribe she's a part of that tribe, part of that the Shinnecock tribe. So I think the Lakota and the Lakota people, it's like 3 or 4 different tribes within that thing. And the one tribe is the Shinnecock, and then the Shinnecock mixed with the Hindus, and then those Hindus mixed with the Chinese, and so the Lakota they show you is the dark-skinned Chinese mix ones. But he went, Kyrie Irving is out now promoting his Indian heritage. And he a nigga, what they think saying, right? They call us niggas. He black. What they trying to, the label they trying to put on us, black. And I know a lot of my Moors don't like the word Indian. I know one of my master teachers, Todd Sharik Bey, he don't like the word Indian. There could be a lot of perspectives on that. To me, Indian can mean indigenous. Indian can mean indigo, dark colors. Indian can mean from India. And we connected with that too, because we mixed with Hindus. Although we ain't mixed with the Hindus from India though. We mixed with the Hindus that came out of the land of Mu. Right? We get into that too. And we ain't mixed with the Hindus. Some of us are mixed with the Hindus that came out of Aura. So we got Mu and Aura. M-U-R, M-U-U-R, Mu, one who's of Aura, one who's of fire. We might do a whole nother tape on it called the Hindus Part 2. But now anything Kyrie, then also so he went public and said that he didn't want to take, he didn't want to get jabbed. We can't say, we only can say so much. He didn't want to take the jab. He was against the jab. And they came after him about that. But they didn't come after Aaron Rodgers. They didn't mess with the white boy Aaron Rodgers. Or the Green Bay Packers. Hey, shout out Lakeisha Niels. Yeah, man, that's what you told your son. Yeah. So this is the main reason why they now, every media outlet is now saying Kyrie Irving is a bad guy all of a sudden. As long as he was playing basketball, doing good and winning championships, they ain't had nothing to say about him. They promoted him, but they barely wanted to promote him. Only ways they wanted to promote him because they wanted to make money off of him. Now that he got his Indian Native American heritage and found out what tribe he from, and he got his tribal call sign. Remember, I did a tape called "What's Your Call Sign?" Mine is Black Hawk. Black Hawk. Chief Black Hawk. My son Haru, he little Black Hawk. My other son Hakeem, he little bullfrog, little brown bullfrog, a brown bullfrog. Daryl, my stepson, he's brown bear, right? Brown bear. So yeah, trying to cover all the perspectives on it, man. And so being that, then keep in mind, Kyrie Irving had blew up big because he was doing the Uncle Drew thing, and they even made a whole movie about it, Uncle Drew. Remember the movie Uncle Drew? Kyrie Irving dressed up like an old man and was playing basketball. They made a whole movie about it. So he was they were really promoting him hard. And they probably came to him and told him, don't go, well, you can do all this ceremony, but don't be too big with it. Don't go out and promote it too hard. Because they don't want you to know and start saying, well, they don't want the 100 monkey effect to start. And say, if Kyrie Irving is got ties to the natives, then it must be a whole bunch of other niggas that got ties to the natives. And how about we all natives? And remember when I told you I was watching that movie Walking Tall with The Rock about 2-3 days ago, and these niggas came out and said it was a dude that built a casino in their town, in their small town, and his dad and them used to own a mill. And he said that as soon as his dad died and he gave the mill to him, he sold it 2 hours later and then offered to set up the casino. And then they asked in that movie, they said, how could he set up the casino? And he not a native. How could he set a casino up in the middle of not on a water and not on most of the casinos they on water, and it's a reason for that. The laws is different on water than it is on land, although they connected through the maritime law. But So the cruise boats have casinos, and the casino open once they get off the shores a certain amount of miles, right? So you're dealing with maritime law, UCC, and all that, right? But these people put a casino in the middle of a town, and he was like, "How could he do that if he ain't no native?" He said, "Oh yeah, he's a native. He's a native. He's 1/16 black." They say he's 1/16 black. I said, "What the man?" I almost threw my phone at the TV and broke that shit, man. He's 1/16. That nigga. Well, I'm a fucking 16%. If you want to go with the term, I don't like the word black because as far as on record, we Moors. But what I'm saying is, they said that he 1/16 black, 1/16 nigga. So that makes him a nigga, and that means that he native to the land, and that's the reason why he can set up a casino. I said, "What the fuck?" I ran outside and ran a half a block, and then ran back, man, and said, "What the hell?" I was holding my head, man. I rewinded it again and say, "I know them motherfuckers ain't just say what I thought they just said." I know. And I'd watched that movie before, but I never heard it. But now that my ears are different now, I'm hearing a lot of shit in these movies. Like they really playing games with us, man. And we about to get ready to walk you this month. We want to walk you to the land on this side and show you the facial features and the tribes and the mixing, like we did on the other side of the land. On the other side of the land, when we showed you the genetical evolution of humans. Good water. Yeah, go back and watch that movie, Walking Tall with the Rock, man. Well, he said he could set up a casino because he 1/16 black. I said, what the fuck? And you look at him, he look like a light-skinned white boy, he like a mulatto. That's what he looked like. He look like a mulatto. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. So why is Kyrie Irving being blackballed? It goes back to him finding out his Native American heritage, and he got a lot of influence. So we got to make him look like a criminal. We got to do everything we can do to tear his name down so people won't listen to him. We got to start realizing as Nubians what they do to our people that come up like this. Saying that they're doing to Kanye, saying that they're doing to Kyrie. All the other people, the master teacher did them the same way. Elijah Muhammad, the same way. Right? Some nigga came on my tape earlier and said, "Man, this nigga taking us back into religion with this rap shit." Nigga, this is a nigga that just probably just subscribed to my page and ain't watched all my other tapes. Nigga, we talk in codes. We drop shit in codes. We talk for everybody can hear us. Whatever, no matter what denomination or what you believe. When you hear us, we talk where everybody can hear us. No matter what you believe. No matter if you're a Muslim, no matter if you're a Hebrew Israelite, no matter if you a Christian, a Jewish dude, whatever you're Mason, we talk to everybody. Just like they said in a synopsis, just like they said in the Bible, where the disciples went out and they started teaching, and everybody that with different languages heard what they said. So we talk all those different spiritual languages so that everybody can hear us what we're saying. So some of the things we may say, it may seem like when I use the word angel, I use that word for people who in the Bible. I don't call them angels. These beings, they really extraterrestrials or beings from other worlds. Now we can get into a higher dimension because I understand where the brother Dolo was coming from. He at the point where he don't got us everything. He from the perspective where everything is one, and we talked about that perspective where everything is one thing. Everything is one. So we like that. We already liked that perspective. We gained that perspective. The vessels are cars. Yeah, indeed. We already said that. Indeed, this is your avatar, and the real you's on the inside. Stare in the mirror long enough, you'll figure it out, but don't stare more than 19 seconds, because once you go past 19 staring, you're doing mirror work. So that's why I tell my women, don't stand in front of the mirror and do your hair like stand into the mirror, because certain beings can get your ass like that. If you ain't got certain alchemy set up. Mirrors are very dangerous. We had a tape called do a tape on changing nationality. We already got a tape on it already. Scroll down, go scroll down and it's called a tape called How to Declare Your Nationality. If you want to, like some people say, well, they don't got to do that no more. But I'm the type of person, I dot every I and cross every T. They say, why you still using the name Jesus and all that? I cross every I and dot every T, nigga. We covering everything. And it's a high power alchemy with the name Jesus. And the people that get mad and don't want to say that name, to me, it's something wrong with them. It's something they got a bad energy to me, because that name is really just a word. It's not a person or none of it. It's just a word. But words have power. Words have power if the people give that power. So we did give the name Jesus that power, but we worked 500 years on that shit. And so I ain't just giving it back. I ain't giving the name Jesus back that easy when my ancestors worked 500 years to change it to a positive word. So the word is positive. Don't matter the origin and none of that. We got the power to change the energy of things, right? Into a positive connotation instead of a negative. Yeah, so it's got positive energy behind the name because your grandma, your granddaddy, people who were good people used the name in positive formats. So it created a positive energy around the name. So now when you say it's like it sends out a sharp energy that gets rid of negative energy. So look, you can get mad at me for saying the Jesus thing, even though I know the whole fucking lineup for that shit. You know, we already broke it down about the sun and all that. We already broke it down. I'm just telling you, it's other words that got power. Like F you. If I say fuck you, that word got power, especially on how I said how the frequency I said. So it's the same with the name Jesus. It depends on how you say it too. How you say it also generates the energy. Hey, I know, it's all right. They might not like me for that one though, but I'm an alchemist. I'm a wizard. And I know that there's magical words. You like abracadabra, meaning the dead body of Abraham. Abracadabra. Right? So they got all these damn magical words. It's a whole bunch of words that in our original language, in the Wapu, words that Baba didn't put in that book that are real, that are powerful words that can stop a plane from crashing. I don't want to get too spooked out on niggas because niggas be like, they go, oh, nigga get spooky on us, man. He's going to this. Yeah, we high-powered alchemists. And your grandma Big Mama was a high-powered alchemist, and Big Mama used the name of Jesus. Big Mama used the name of Jesus, and she used it in a positive way. So we ain't gotta worship the being or worship this energy. I'm just saying the name is a high power magical word. It's a high power magical word, man, and it's a positive word. So I'm saying, so niggas get mad at me for saying that. They say oh yeah, hey, white ball, not black ball. Hey, right. I like that, Jesse. Hey, I like that, Jesse. They being white ball, not black ball, right? Hey, it's good with Jesse. Hey, because look, technically, the term black ball and it's the term white ball is in the Masonic Lodge. See, what happens is when you want to join the Masonic Lodge, right? They have a vote in the lodge, and they give them a black ball and a white ball, and they got to put a black ball in the white ball in the box. Like everybody in that lodge vote to determine, say there's 12 dudes in that lodge, and they want to vote to determine whether they invite you into the lodge. They do an investigation on you and all that. And then once they get up to the point of voting, they use black balls and white balls. So if they put a black ball in there, if you get one black ball, then you're not accepted into the lodge. If you get all white balls, and then they accept you to the lodge. So it's really like that old alchemical psychology that they run it with the black and the white thing, right? But the black ball says that, oh yeah, well, we ain't letting them in the lodge. So that's what one of the terms where the term blackball come from. Is from being blackballed out of the lodge where they don't accept you. So that's what they being blackballed out of this order, out of the order that order that they was trying to put them in, right? But technically, like I say, I should have put white ball. Hey, you know where? Hey, thank you, Jesse. Hey, I'm gonna change it to white ball. I might change to why Kyrie Irving and Kanye West are being white balled. That shit sound more funnier. Hey, straight up. Yeah, they really get blackballed. Yeah, like so. Yeah. Blackballed is dealing with the lodge where they black with if say like I want to go into a lodge. If I get one dude in there that put a black ball in the box, then I'm not accepted into the lodge just because of one dude don't like me. So that's like like some of the punk ass shit that they do in the lodge. One dude might have a vendetta with me, and I know why they do it, because they don't want no commotion in the lodge. If you come in, this dude beefing with you, then it'll be a commotion, and then they're not with it. They're not with it's just a little different. I studied everything, even though I ain't never joined none of their shit. But a new taught me about their organization. So that's how I'm able to tell you this shit. I never really been to their lodge. I was born in a lodge, the Black Woman's Womb. The Black Woman's Womb is the lodge. You can't be a true Mason unless you're born in the Black Woman's Womb. Mother and son. A Muslim son, like Honorable Elijah says, Yaku spoke to Noah so he said he came as Enlil. Hey, I don't get that. Say Yahweh spoke to which Yahweh, because Yahweh and Enlil is the same. Enlil is a Yahweh as well. Enki is a Yahweh. Murdoch, Michael, Melchizedek is a Yahweh. If we going with the Bible perspective, Jesus would be a Yahweh according to the Bible perspective. So what Yahweh, and like I say, for all you niggas that want to say, oh, Young Gilla going back this, he going this. No, we trying to cover everybody in the level they own. Everybody ain't on your level, my nigga. Everybody ain't on your level or the level that you own. So I got to talk to people that's like me. That's the way I do things. So I got to talk to everybody on their level. Yeah. So when you say Yahweh, it's hundreds of Yahwehs. It's hundreds of people. It's hundreds of beings that knew good from bad. They were over other beings that was in charge of different projects sent by Anu. Hey, any information on the beings born with 12 fingers? Yes, some of those, most of those are extraterrestrial traits. Some of them coming from the Denalco. The Denalco and a certain species that came from Titan. He said, Yahweh come through me at times. This. Hey, which Yahweh? So you gotta, people using the name Yahweh, you gotta be more specific nowadays and say which Yahweh. What is it? Enlil? Because the Enlil, he a jealous God. If it's the God of the Bible, well, it's different gods in the Bible, but if it's the God, the jealous God, then if the jealous God coming to you, what he gonna tell you? Some jealous shit? He gonna see he up to something. So what it was, Inky came to you, Anu came to you, Murdoch, Yahshua, who came to you? Good shadow hour. Oh, it ain't over. We just not getting started. This is the beginning. We're doing this Kyrie Irving thing, and then we're going and the Kanye West thing. Then we're going in 30 minutes later. We're gonna come back again at 8:30 with another tape. So we hitting you back to back tonight. We just want to cover this because we had to talk about the Kanye West clone that they finna try to use. We had to talk about, man, they finna blackball Kyrie Irving, and Kyrie Irving ain't really did shit. He ain't really saying a lot like that. He ain't talking like Kanye West talking. He just saying, hey man, you know, I'm a little mountain, man. I'm a little mountain. I'm from these people. These are my people. Oh, we got to blackball him. We got to shut him down, kick him out of the NBA, steal his money, sue him, set him up, get him off the streets, send him to prison. These are the type of people that we're dealing with. And like I said, when they come out to tell you, right? When they come out to tell you, right? When they come out to tell you that NBA YoungBoy music is safer for our kids than Kanye West, we know now. See, now they really, see, now you niggas really trying to play with our intelligence now, bro. These niggas really, they really playing with our intelligence now when they come out and then try and say that they really hate us. They really saying fuck us when they do that, when they saying that type of shit. They really saying fuck y'all. We hate y'all. We want y'all to die. So you should listen to NBA YoungBoy, and we're gonna Kanye West, we're gonna shut him down because his music is too rough for kids, it's too exclusive. The shit like one of my favorite songs Kanye West got, it's called Flashing Lights, flashing your lights. That shit, that was fire. Kanye West, his personality and his back then especially, and to me he the same dude, you know what I'm saying? He just be able to come out and say more now, being that he got his money right, like he told niggas. He able to come say more. Like I said, I don't think he should have said like the Jews this, Jews that. Nah, nigga, be more specific. It's different types of Jews. Say the Luciferians, my nigga. That's the only thing I think he should have said. The Jew comment, son, that's the main thing they after. So if he wouldn't have said it like that, maybe that it would have bought him some more time. But now they really after him. But he said he was ready. He had got it to $1 billion. He said he got ready. But when you telling me NBA YoungBoy music is more efficient and the kids should be listening to him and don't listen to Kanye West, and Kanye West music is too dangerous. Oh shit, what kind of, man, that make my head hurt. That make me say, these niggas, they really don't give a fuck about us. They really, like Michael Jackson said, that was true. They really don't care about us. They really don't really care about us when they tell us they take NBA YoungBoy and they think we should listen to his music over Kanye West. I said, I know Kanye West might have said some crazy shit in his tracks, but he ain't talking more crazier than NBA YoungBoy. NBA YoungBoy killing a nigga in every single fucking song he put out. He gotta shoot a nigga in the face. He ain't talking about disrespecting his baby mamas and how he love them in one breath and then fuck them on the other side. Yeah, different shit like that. So yeah, if Big Nasty come to your job, nigga, they gonna have to change the toilet at that joint. If he Big Nasty drop a deuce at your joint, man, look, if Big Nasty come to your house and drop a deuce, in 2 weeks, you're gonna be moving out because you can't get that smell out. You're gonna have to, it's gonna cost you $20,000 to replace the whole plumbing system. You have to replace the whole, I don't give a damn if you got copper pipes. Whatever this nigga ate is so acidic, it's so acidic that it kills every fucking thing. Bugs and everything gonna be dying up in that joint, man. I'm telling you. You don't want Big Nasty to come by your joint. Yeah, if I don't like a nigga, I say, Big Nasty, go over his house, take his shit, man. You ain't gotta kill niggas with guns no more. You can just, it's other ways to outsmart people and make them feel your pain. You know what I'm saying? Killing them, getting them off easy. Killing somebody is letting them off easy, man. You gotta fucking, you know what I'm saying? Speaks on who is and ain't why y'all mad at him when he favorite book say the same thing. Hey, I don't get what you're saying. I don't understand your question. Billy says the Bible speaks on who is and what ain't y'all. Why y'all mad at him when the favorite book? I don't get your question. Or what's your statement or whatever. Yeah, the end of the day, that's right. Love move. Even though I understand what he's saying when he's saying it, but he should have, being that he on a main screen and that he a target. he should have worded it a little different. Like he should have said Luciferians, because it's not like technically all Jews are bad. Some of those guys are good guys, and they out to stop the bad guys, or they after the bad guys, or they just don't know. They just innocent and don't know nothing about it like that. They don't really know about it like that. So yeah, you like I say, like somebody was telling me, man, Catholics bad people. Nah, nigga, I know that. Like when you experience, I know that from experience that all Catholics not bad. Catholics gave me a place to stay when I got put out on the streets. Catholics gave me clothes, food, and made sure I was straight, nigga. I ain't no other niggas. The niggas that say they conscious didn't do that. It helped me. Niggas that say they conscious didn't help me. Or say they Muslim or this and that. Although I ain't go to the Muslims, but the Catholics they were the first people to help me. So the Catholics, I know good Catholics, and they gonna put you in the game. They gonna make sure you straight. They all divine love. I don't give a damn what you tell me your perspective and that they might be bad, but I ain't gonna believe it because I experienced firsthand with these people. I experienced firsthand with good Jews. The niggas that calling themselves Jews, the Jewish. I experienced firsthand with good ones. Right? I experienced firsthand with good white people, or people you calling white, which technically they're not white. White is a status. We already know that for my Moors that's listening. Right? So I done met good people in all races and bad people in all races. Devils is not just one color. Devils is all colors. A devil can be any color. And a good being, a good, because some people don't like the term devil or bad and good. I don't get into all that. Perspective. Oh, I don't got no perspective. They just be dancing like a mud, bro. We trying to, hey, they got the antsy pants. We trying to calm them down. Hey, man, just all right. So tell me what you think. Like, so I'm trying to see where you at, because I can know how to talk to you. See, when I come to talk to somebody, I like to talk to them on their level. But if I start talking and they say, "Oh, well, this and that," so now I got to come see what level they on, so I can know how to talk to them. So that's how I talk to people. If they're a Christian, I got to talk to them on a Christian level. If they're a Muslim, I got to talk to them on a Muslim level. If they on a level like Dolo is, I got to talk to Dolo on a whole nother level, because Dolo, he at the point where everything is one, and then he's talking from that perspective. So a lot of people, he might come off as aggressive and offensive and crazy and this and that. But to me, I know what he's saying. I know where he's coming from. You know what I'm saying? Because I already gained the different perspectives. Man, but we about to get out of here, man. We're going to leave you on that note. We're going to come back in about 30 minutes, though, at 8:30, with another class, a surprise class. And that was going to be hot. And I guarantee you, niggas might be trying to steal that topic after we come out with that. Niggas might be trying to steal that topic after we come out with that. If you want to show your brother some love, we dropped the Cash App and the links, man. Right? Hey, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, hit that bell. If you don't receive a notification from us every day, come back and check with us. We drop something out every day for you, man. So don't take the 10,000 angel tape and say, you're going back into religion. Nah, because angels to me are extraterrestrial beings, our family members, our ancestors who are here, that they say they passed or died, but they passed to another dimension. Those beings are here fighting with us. My ancestors are here fighting. That's the 10,000 angels that I'm talking about. My ancestors, they're standing with us. That's in our genetics. That's helping us fight through our genetics. Our ancestors are in our genetics. And you got more than, it's really more than 10,000. It's really billions. Because how many cells do you got in your body? And those cells, the genetic code from those cells come from your ancestors. So your ancestors are in your cells, and there's 100 billion of them within your, well, it's like a billions of them in your body. So that means that I got billions of angels with me. The cells in your body to fight and defend you, part of your immune system. That's right. That's right. Genesis Pitts. We out of that state of hate because the color. Martin Luther King tried to tell niggas, judge a man not by the color of his skin, but by the content of his character. And we out. Sure. Wadu.